What's up, y'all? Welcome back. Today we're starting a new series, Start Bench Cut, where we take three players and decide who we're starting, who we're benching, and who we're cutting. Today we got three polarizing point guards, three up and coming superstars in the NBA: John Morant, Lamelo Ball, and Trae Young. We're going to start out with who'd we start. So, Drew, out of those 3 point guards, who are you starting?
I think before I make my picks, some of y'all might disagree. I'm just picking off today to present day NBA. I think I'm gonna have to take Trae Young. Now Trae Young obviously is a little bit of a defensive liability for sure, but just seeing what he's been able to do on the offensive end, he's averaging 27 points per game. He's been really keeping the Hawks from falling off the edge of the cliff this season. I mean, the Hawks haven't really been that good, but with some performances by Trae Young this season, he's really helped them get some wins and keep them in the playoff hunt. And then you just look at his past, like look at last year in the playoffs. He had a great outing in the playoffs, went to Madison Square Garden multiple times, took down the Knicks, owns the Knicks now, and he's just a proven player. He's proven that he can perform well under the playoffs and in the playoffs, beating a good Sixers team. And unfortunately, the Bucks were just better than the Hawks. So with that being said, I'm gonna take Trae Young, and that's who I'm gonna start.
I'm taking John Morant. Ever since he got into the league, his rookie year, he's improved. Now he's at 23 points a game, 5 boards, 7.5 assists, with 1.5 steals on the back end. I can trust him on offense and defense. And the number one thing, I love the tenacity he plays with. He's a dog. He's not afraid to go at anybody in the league and go take a win from somebody and take over the game. A lot of players in the NBA, I feel like are real soft, but I know with John Morant, I'm getting a dog, and I want a dog to be the leader of my team as the point guard. So I'm starting Ja.
All right, moving on to the bench. And before I move on, if anyone's confused about the way I'm doing this, I'm having my picks on the left side right here, and then Aiden's is going to be John Morant. So his picks are going to be on the right side. Mine are going to be on the left. But with that being said, moving on to the bench, I'm going to take John Morant. That's who I'm going to bench. Now, I think John Morant and LaMelo Ball, I honestly think they have higher ceiling potentials than Trae Young. Just watching these players get better and better every year. John Morant really has came out and I think, in my opinion, easily a top 5 point guard now, if not top three. He's obviously dealt with a little bit of injuries this season, but he has been great. And the Grizzlies are a sleeper team, and they are expected, and I expect them to make a deep run in the playoffs this year. Obviously, that's going to have to be led by John Morant. If John Morant can go and make a deep playoff run, I might would flip flop it. But in this situation, today's state, I'm taking John Morant. I'm benching him behind Trey.
All right, I'm benching Lamelo, a 6'6", 6'7" point guard, long, rangy guy, plays in the passing lanes, plays good defense, averaging 2 steals a game, 8 boards, 8 assists on 20 points. And he's young, he's not hasn't reached nearly his potential yet. Not near his prime at all. So I'm taking Lamelo. I just think you can get a lot out of him as a playmaker, a defender, and a shooter. He can do everything. So yeah, I'm benching Lamelo behind Ja.
All right, so that leaves us with a cut. So obviously, I'll be cutting Lamelo. Aiden will be cutting Trey. Now, people probably won't understand why I would cut Lamelo, and I just think Lamelo right now is still young. He's still learning the game. He's performed great. There's no doubt about that. He's had a little bit of consistency issues, but like Aiden said, he's probably the most versatile when it comes to being productive on both offense and defense. He's long. He gets a lot of steals. He likes to run in transition, help the Hornets get a lot of buckets on fast breaks. And he will no doubt be a great player, if not a Hall of Famer, if he stays healthy and keeps his head on straight. But right now, if I'm starting a team, I just think the safest bet right now would be to take Trae Young and John Morant. They're two proven players. And LaMelo is definitely pretty close to being a proven player as well. But with that being said, I'm cutting LaMelo. Aiden, if you can let them know your reasons for cutting Trae.
Yeah. So I mean, you said earlier, Trey, 27 points a game, 9 assists. I just feel like he has no supporting cast, so he's getting all the shots. He takes a lot of shots, and when you're going deep into the playoffs, he's a liability on defense. You can't hide. It's hard to hide somebody in the playoffs, especially when it's your point guard. He's short, and I think he's just a streaky shooter. When he's on, he's on, but when he's off, he's ice cold. So for all those reasons, I'm taking John Lamelo over Trae. I just feel like Trae's too short, and I don't trust him to make a run into the playoffs or to lead my team to the finals, which is what I want. And I feel like with Ja, I'm getting a dog, and with Lamelo, I'm getting a guy who could do it all. Even if he's young, he played overseas in a couple of pro leagues, so I feel like he's matured, especially for his age. Fuck, yeah, he's younger than me, so yeah, I'm starting Ja, benching Lamelo, and cutting Trey.
But yeah, y'all, that's basically the start bench cut video. Probably going to be doing a lot more of these in the upcoming future. We'll do some with college football players. We'll do some with NFL players. We'll do with NBA players. We have a bunch of different lists we can do. So you could expect to see a lot of these videos. These are going to be more of our shorter videos. If you guys enjoyed this video, please feel free to leave a like, comment down below whether you agree or disagree with our opinions. And please subscribe and hit that notification bell as well. I'm going to say it in every video. We're still new, trying to grow. And with you guys, giving us a thumbs up, subscribing, that's really going to help us out and helping us achieve our goal of being able to build a community with our fans. And I'm excited to keep this going. I'll probably do one of these once a week, so just be on the
Yeah.
lookout for those. But anyways,
Drop in the comments who y'all want us to do next. NFL, NBA, college football.
yeah,
Let us know.
give us player names, and we'll take a look at it, and we'll go from there. So yeah, definitely feel free to share y'all's opinions and let us know what y'all want to see next. But that's pretty much it for this video, guys. We'll see y'all in the next one.